Hello, everyone. This is Suzanne Knaber-Nicole from Police Science Doctor with your weekly dose of police science snippets. I'm recording this in the evening. I'm streaming this in the evening. It's Tuesday, the 21st of January. A little bit out of rhythm because I started teaching again today. So I'm teaching, this module is called Policing and Investigative Psychology, and I'm teaching this to the Masters in Criminology with Forensic Psychology at Middlesex University. So I need to find a better rhythm of how I can make sure that I do this broadcast every Tuesday, not last minute in the evening. So hopefully I'll find a good rhythm for that. So the police science snippets are little bits of research information that have just been published that are relevant to law enforcement, military, and intelligence practitioners around the world, and hopefully are something that you can put into practice straight away, because I'm trying to find snippets that are quite practical, applicable, or you can start thinking about or can start putting into use in some way straight away. So the first one this week is about family mental health in prison. Exposure to family incarceration is positively associated with psychiatric symptoms. Stronger effect sizes were found between incarceration and substance use disorder and externalizing disorders. Externalizing disorders are those that are harmful or disruptive to others. Incarceration relates to secondary trauma symptoms in the long run among the affected families, especially for children and Black individuals in the US. So this study was done in a number of countries. So this is why they're highlighting the highest rates. They happen to be in the US. Family-based interventions should be made to target the whole family with priorities on substance abuse disorder and externalizing disorders. So a lot of the research on mental health incarceration focuses on the offender only and doesn't take the family into consideration, which is why this research is quite important. The second snippet for this week is about teachers and reoffending. Justice-involved adolescents are at increased risk of poor academic outcomes and reoffending. However, strong bonds with teachers have been shown to promote academic success and encourage desistance. This study found that stronger student-teacher relationships predicted more positive future expectations, which indirectly predicted better grades and less offending. These findings underscore the mechanism by which justice-involved adolescents' school connectedness cultivates hopeful expectancies for the future, which can deter delinquency and promote academic success. Of course, the link to the original research is in the email that I send out to everyone who's already on the list. And to get yourself onto the list, all you have to do is Google Police Science, go to Police Science Doctor, and enter your details that put into the form that pops up there. And you will get this for free into your inbox every Tuesday with the link to the original research article. And this particular article on teachers and reoffending is open access, which means you can read the entire article. There's no, it's not behind a subscription wall. And the last snippet for this week is about mental health reluctance. This study investigated barriers to accessing mental health resources among sworn law enforcement officers. Officers' fears of confidentiality breaches by the counselor, for example, being perceived as weak, and potential negative impacts on careers substantially reduce their likelihood of seeking help. So there's a number of things you can do about that. Obviously, you can emphasize the confidentiality that does exist in those therapeutic relationships, but also you can offer external therapy provisions. So if the officer is really concerned about career progression and confidentiality, and they don't trust maybe internally offered service, maybe you can just offer them, and you should pay and make it very much available, these external provisions. And obviously leading by example. If I think my good friend Dr. Marla Friedman from Illinois, she emphasized that it should be the police chiefs who openly talk about having their mental health checkups regularly, maybe going once every 6 months to have their mental health checkup, and then tell everyone about it. Not what they said to the therapist in that session, but just, I've had my mental health checkup, so should you. If the police chief does it, nobody can think any less of that, and it gives them permission to go and do it themselves as well. So these are the snippets for this week. Hopefully there was something useful to you in there. Obviously, I can't guarantee that it's going to be relevant to your particular role every week, because there are so many different roles that you guys fulfill in your jobs. So just go to the read page on Police Science Doctor. If you're on the email list, you've got the password for that read page and go and download all the previous snippets or browse through the previous snippets, which you can download as PDF and see which one is relevant to your particular role. And I'll see you again next week. And until then, bye-bye. Thank you for watching. I hope you found this content useful. You can get access to each episode's transcript with key learning points, timestamps, and references if you get yourself onto my mailing list. Just go to the main website on policesciencedoctor.com, and on the bottom of each page you will find a sign-up form for notifications of new content. Just enter your first name, your preferred email address, and the type of organization you work for. You will not get any spam. This is just for me to let you know about new content and for you to get access to all the transcripts.